Hello everyone. So, I know I haven't made content in almost a year. I've really grown and I found a new hobby that I loved, which was kicking a football. I always loved soccer and I love football, so it was a great combination. I've been practicing a ton and I want to sort of rebrand it from gaming to kicking. So basically this is just going to be like a video that's going to basically introduce like a walkthrough of how to kick a field goal and also the mindset you should have. So for kicking a field goal, it's pretty once you learn it, you kind of get the hang of it. So you basically, every time you start with your foot right next to the ball, you're going to take 3 steps back, 2 to the side. You're going to want to line up. So if you're a righty, you want to put your right foot, which is the foot you're going to be kicking the football with, and you're going to want to put that behind, sort of like this. So then you're going to take a small step, which is called a jab, and then you're going to take your drive, which is a bigger step that leads up to the plant foot, which is when the step where you plant your foot in the ground and kick. So if you want to learn right now, I'd recommend slowing down the video. That's how I learned and looked at how NFL and college kickers would break down. I would break down their form and see, okay, they do this. And I would film myself and see, what do I not do that they do? So basically, I take that in. I line up my kick. Now you want to sort of just swing through the ball. I'm not that good at it. Normally you have a little bit of a jump in your plant foot, also known as your left foot, if you're a righty. So then you want to flex your calf, sort of like this, and that provides more power, and it lets the ball travel higher and farther. So I'm just going to give an example of how I kick the field goal. Just normal rep. Wasn't the best. I didn't have very good contact, but that's what it sort of looked like. Yeah. So the next thing I want to focus on is the mentality. So if you're new to kicking football, this is going to be a very helpful tip of information. When you kick a football, you might think, oh, it's all about how you do it, not what you're thinking about inside your head. Because you can get very good just practicing. But when it comes to a game, you have high school, it's Friday night, the sun's setting, you're kicking it off, or you're kicking a field goal, and the fans start getting to you. So mentality is what kickers need most when it comes to football, and especially kicking. So your mentality going into this, you want to find something that gets you into a zone, like drowns out the crowd. You know, when you're watching like a movie and they put it it's like cinematic, they have it like drowns out the voices of the fans, and it's like inside like the heartbeat. That's what you want to get into, and you feel that by getting like a sort of move that you do every time. You just start so for me, I'm in my stance, I'm looking to go. I tug right over here for some reason on my shorts. I go like this, and I sort of shake my arms and that's how I get into the zone to kick a field goal. So I'll show you right here. I'm going to get into the zone by just like sometimes people do like this, like a motion sort of. If you're a quarterback, that's what they sometimes kickers do. That to get into the zone, or like shake their body with their feet, like sort of like I don't know. But every kicker does something a little bit different, and that's one of the things that I found great about kicking. Is it's not like a step-by-step instruction manual. You can sort of incorporate your own ideas and how you think it would be easier for you. So I'm gonna take this photo with how I like my getting into the zone. Can I see? That was a good kick. And it went over. So it would have been good, but I don't know how far. I don't measure it. But that's basically what you want to look. And one amazing thing, when you're kicking a football, breathe in and out. You can't even imagine how much breathing like can help. Like it's crazy how like it just gets you calm, and then you're ready to just do what you do, and boom, put the ball through the uprights. Also, another thing that's very crucial is nothing is going to come to you immediately. I have been kicking for a year since I was in 5th grade. I'm in 6th grade right now. I have one video on my channel. It was in the summer. I think it was like in October. No, it was like June or July. You could see it from right that kick. You see I got much more height, distance. Now I've hit a 35-yard field goal. For back then, I could only hit like maybe a 25. So in a year, I got so much better just by practicing consistently. But it's not like you can have your ups and downs. Sometimes I used to be really frustrated when something bad would happen. But I started realizing like these kickers in the NFL, nothing just happened to them like snap of a finger. They were from high school to college.